Hi guys, I'm Bayfund, and today what I wanted to do was break down this month's anime news. And we're only gonna talk about the biggest, the most important of everything that came out this month. Like, how do we start with a bigger bang than how they censored the vomit? How could they do this to us? Fans are devastated. I mean, I'm not the only one. Now we have to wait for that Blu-ray release. Can't a man get uncensored vomit in his series? What the hell? Aside from that, Chainsaw Man, you're doing fantastic. With that out of my system, now to the real news. This month in New York, one of the biggest anime conventions was held, with special guests coming out, like the Japanese cast of Kaguya coming out for a Q&A and to showcase the new special that's coming out, which now has an American release date. So if everything goes well, we're gonna see this movie in theaters in February. Or if you didn't wanna wait like the 2.5 months, you could probably take an excursion over the high seas. That shit's gonna be available in probably not too long. Another guest was Isayama himself, the GOAT, the man that made Attack on Titan. He hosted his own Q&A over at the convention. At first, he asked fans not to be too mean to him because he understands that people are a little bit opinionated when it comes to his ending. But when he got so much praise and so much love when talking about the series, he couldn't help but almost shed a tear. It's a beautiful thing that was caught on video. I think it's one of the good days where you can say that you're actually proud to be an anime fan. And now with that aside, there was also some other stuff that was announced during Anime Expo too, like Blu-ray releases. I know, and I know a few of you probably are excited about these because we're finally gonna get something. We're gonna get the one thing that I've been begging for years. One thing that Crunchyroll, the big overlord, doesn't want to give us. And that's a Blu-ray. A very special Blu-ray. For a place further than the universe. Oh my fucking god, we're getting it. And no, this isn't made by Crunchyroll, this is made by some company over in, I think, like Germany or something that's making these. There's a few other series that are getting Blu-rays as well, but I mean, this one's the one that we got to showcase. I've been dying to have a physical copy of this for so long, and the Japanese ones are just so expensive. It's a great time to be a slice of life collector. And then when moving on from that anime convention, we're gonna talk about anime becoming reality. The Blue Lock. The Blue Lock is real.
The One Piece is real!
In the World Cup, Japan was doing its thing. Won the first game flawlessly. I guess the Japan team being affiliated with Blue Lock really made their egos go up and it boosted their performance. But then they lost with Costa Rica, but we're gonna slide that one under the rug. I mean, there's always gonna be some hurdles. In movie news, Makoto Shinkai's new film just came out, Suzume no Tojimari, and it shows us that the Shinkai hype train has yet to die. 1.8 billion yen in its first 3 days of release. And even though I'm just gonna put that out there, it's probably not gonna reach the heights of Your Name, it's still probably gonna do fantastic in the box office. It's probably not gonna beat the One Piece movie, but a close second. And since we're nearing the end of this month, we gotta look forward to the future. What's coming up next? But we don't have to look too far because December 1st, we're getting the ending of JoJo's Part 6, and we're also getting the 1997 Berserk anime brought to us both on Netflix. Our plates are gonna be full for the next few weeks because we're probably gonna be just, talking about these two nonstop. I mean, I'm glad that the JoJo release bullshit is finally out because the series has been fantastic. It's just Netflix that's been fucking it up. And after the series is gonna be over, hopefully for the next part, Netflix has learned their lesson. And when it comes to Berserk 1997, I'm so glad that I'm actually gonna be able to sit down and watch it legally. Trying to find any copy to buy is really hard because most of them are bootleg. So this is a huge plus for the community here. And I think to round this month off, we gotta talk about a big loss that animation in general had, and that's with the death of Kevin Conroy. Listen, anime is not just limited to Japanese media. In Japan, everything that's animation is considered anime. So yeah, I'm gonna use this as an excuse to talk about Kevin Conroy. Personally, my Batman. He's the voice that I've been listening to for my entire life. There's no other Batman besides him. All these live action Batman, they come and go, but there was only one Kevin Conroy, one of the most iconic voices of all time. And his loss is gonna be felt immensely in the entire world of DC and just animation as a whole. And also, since we're on the topic of this, even though it's not animation, we might as well talk about Jason David Frank too. The Green Ranger, Tommy. Listen, I think if you sat down and watched cartoons when you were a kid, you definitely know Power Rangers. And Tommy was one of the best of the best. When I was younger, he was one of the reasons why I wanted to grow out my hair. And the fact that he loved the show so much that he would show up in future iterations of the Rangers was just so beautiful to see. He is a staple, an icon of so many of our childhoods. And the fact that he's gone and the way that he left is so sad. We look back and we mourn these two legends and thank them for everything that they've done for us. And I think that tops off the news that I was interested in this month. Like always, I was Bayfun, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.